The people who treat you the worst often become the hardest to let go of. And the people who actually care about you? Sometimes they make you panic. You overthink. You pull away. You lose feelings. You sabotage. Not because you're toxic. Not because you're crazy. But because your nervous system learns something dangerous. Uncertainty feels like love. And safety feels unfamiliar. So today we're breaking down why you chase emotionally unavailable people, why healthy love can feel boring or threatening, and why attachment triggers make you destroy the very connection you wanted. Because your trigger is not proof. It's a nervous system alarm. And if you've ever thought, why do I do this? This episode is going to hit hard. Part 1: The 2 attachment triggers. When attachment gets triggered, most people fall into 2 patterns. Not because they're irrational. Because their nervous system is trying to survive. Pattern 1: The chase. This is when distance feels dangerous. Someone replies slower. Acts colder. Pulls away slightly. Changes their tone. And suddenly your brain won't stop. You reread messages. Check your phone. Need reassurance. Try to fix the vibe. Become extra nice. Ignore your own needs. It doesn't feel like desperation. It feels like survival. Because underneath it all, your nervous system is saying, if I lose this connection, I'll be abandoned. So you chase closeness to reduce fear. And the worst part? The more uncertain they become, the more emotionally addicted you feel. Most people think they're choosing partners. They're actually choosing nervous system familiarity. Pattern 2: The pull away. This is when closeness feels dangerous. Someone is consistent, emotionally available, stable, calm. And instead of feeling safe, you feel trapped. You lose attraction. Need space. Focus on flaws. Go emotionally numb. Become too busy. Start fantasizing about escape. It feels logical. But it's fear wearing logic as a costume. Because your nervous system learned if I get too close, I'll lose control. I'll get hurt. So distance feels safer than intimacy. If you've done both, you're not crazy. You may swing between chasing and withdrawing depending on who you're with. Because attachment isn't about logic. It's about what your body learned to associate with safety. Part 2: Why uncertainty feels addictive. This is the part that explains everything. Why do emotionally inconsistent people feel so intense? Why do mixed signals feel like chemistry? Because uncertainty creates activation. Sometimes they're warm. Sometimes distant. Sometimes affectionate. Sometimes unavailable. Your nervous system never gets to relax. So your brain becomes obsessed with solving them. If I can just figure this person out, then I'll finally feel safe. And when they finally give reassurance, your body calms down. Briefly. That relief feels powerful. So your nervous system starts craving the cycle itself. This is called intermittent reinforcement. And it's one of the strongest emotional conditioning loops in psychology. Intensity is not love. Intensity is activation. Love is steady. Love is safe. Love does not keep your nervous system starving for crumbs. So if safety feels boring, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body learned chaos before it learned peace. Part 3: 9 signs your attachment triggered. 1. You feel urgency. You feel like, I need to fix this now. Urgency is usually activation, not clarity. 2. You lose access to logic. You know what you should do, but your nervous system overrides it. 3. You interpret neutral things as rejection. A short reply becomes, "they don't care." A delayed text becomes, "I'm being abandoned." 4. You seek reassurance in ways that backfire. You test people. Hint instead of communicate. Pull away to see if they chase. That's not strategy. That's fear. 5. You obsess over what are we? Not because labels are bad. Because uncertainty feels unbearable to your nervous system. 6. You flip between idealizing and devaluing. One day, they're perfect. Next day, I need to leave. That's not clarity. That's activation swings. 7. You feel attracted to emotionally unsafe people. Your body mistakes familiar pain for chemistry. 8. You sabotage when closeness increases. The moment things become real, you create conflict. Go cold. Disappear. Push them away. Because vulnerability feels dangerous. 9. You make decisions to reduce anxiety, not build a healthy life. This is the hidden one. You don't choose based on compatibility, respect, values. You choose based on what makes my nervous system panic less. That's survival, not love. Which sign hit you the hardest? 1, 4, 8? Drop the number in the comments. No explanation needed. Part 4: How to stop sabotaging relationships. You do not heal attachment wounds by forcing yourself to be chill. You heal by regulating the nervous system before reacting. Step 1: Name the state. The moment you feel obsession, panic, shutdown, urgency, say, "I'm activated." This is attachment triggering. This stops you from treating feelings like facts. Because your trigger is not proof, it's a signal. Step 2: The 20-minute rule. Never communicate at peak activation. Wait 20 minutes. In those 20 minutes, breathe slowly. Exhale longer than inhale. Walk fast. Unclench your jaw. Drink water slowly. Ground your body. Your job is not to fix the relationship immediately. Your job is to return to your adult brain. Step 3: Ask the question. Am I responding to the present or reacting to the past? This question changes everything. Because sometimes the current person is not the dangerous person from your past. Sometimes the danger is memory. Ask yourself, what actually happened? What story am I creating? What evidence do I truly have? Fear deserves compassion. But fear should not drive your behavior. Step 4: Communicate cleanly. Not dramatically. Not manipulatively. Clearly. If you chase, say, "Hey, I got anxious and overthought this. Can we clarify?" Or when communication drops suddenly, "I get in my head." No begging. No emotional flooding. If you withdraw, say, "I'm overwhelmed right now. I need space, but I'm not disappearing." Or closeness triggers me sometimes. I'm trying to work on it. That is secure behavior. You're not punishing people. You're staying connected while regulating yourself. Part 5: What secure attachment actually looks like. Secure attachment does not mean, "I never get triggered." It means, "I don't let the trigger drive the car." It means, "I can tolerate uncertainty. I can ask for reassurance without collapsing. I can take space without disappearing. I can communicate without punishing. I can stay connected to myself while loving someone else." Stop asking, "How do I make them stay?" Start asking, "How do I stop abandoning myself?" Because when you destroy yourself trying to keep someone, you lose either way. Real love does not require self-abandonment. Real love includes you. And one more thing. If someone is genuinely unsafe, leave with clarity. But if someone is healthy, stop punishing them for wounds they didn't create. That's the difference between intuition and trauma activation. If this hit hard, comment secure. And in episode 8, we're talking about emotional flashbacks. Why tiny moments trigger massive emotional reactions. And how to return to the present before your nervous system takes over.